Alrighty, we are back, and we're back with Uma Musume. Sorry this took so long, but honestly, I wanted to get through Christmas stuff for Blue Archive first. And last week, I wanted to do some Mario Party. So now we're going to continue going on to the rivalry between Narita Bryan and her sister Biwa Hayahide. Starting off with episode 6, Promise Between Sisters. This is what both games we're playing today. I could I don't have to talk so much. Camp finishes without a hitch, and it's now autumn. The Twinkle series is wrapped in what feels like the heat of midsummer. In the center of that heat are sisters Narita Bryan and Biwa Hayahide. The younger sister crushes the Japanese derby, so the elder breaks the record for the Takarazuka Kinen. Then, the younger sister breaks another record. They may be competing in different races. The whole racing world's watching their records as if they're facing each other. Everyone believed it wouldn't be long before we saw the two race head-to-head in Armia Kinen. That is, until recently.
取材のやつらがワンサが来てんな。ご苦労なこって。それはそうですわ。何せ三冠馬娘。
Bullshit, are you sure you're not jealous that they're not looking for you? Because you could do something in the story. Seriously, me looking at Gold Ship to do something in the story is like that meme with the stick. Come on, do something. Just jabbing her with the stick. Before she just basically just takes a bigger stick and just smacks me. Yeah, I told her she should. She would do that, considering her win animation for both her normal version and her swimsuit is literally just attacking you. Like she basically double kicks you with in her normal. That's true. Every time Hayahide achieved something big, the flame in Bryan's eyes would grow even stronger. Her desire to compete against her sister was so strong that she considered even a triple crown a mere stepping stone. But now... And when she's in her swimsuit, she'll outright deck you with a t-shirt cannon. Like just takes it, just basically, Bryan just smacks you with this. Like, Jesus Christ, Gold shit. Meanwhile...
天皇賞秋での怪我は想定外だった。お前との勝負、勝利の方程式はすでに組み上がっていたというのに。レースに方程式を用いるあたり、相変わらず頭でっかちな考え方だな。私の頭は別に大きくない。
She didn't say anything about your head, Hayahide. She used your brain. I still need to use Hayahide in for a career run, just because I want to see some of her animations.
お前が運動会で一着を取った時のことを覚えているか？いや、記憶にない。だろうな。あの頃から勝つことが当然だったお前にとって、運動会の競争など記憶に残らないほど刺激のないものだ。天才と呼ばれる数学者はありふれた問題には満足できず、解けない難問に挑戦している時こそが至福だという。お前も同じだ。突出した才能がゆえに波のレースでは満足できず、いつも
It's weird seeing Bryan without it. Use a straw in her mouth.
ただの努力では太刀打ちできない。だから私は模索し、そして見つけたのが今のやり方だ。闇雲ではなく、理論を突き詰めて的確に行う努力は結果としてしっかりと現れている。 ならばなおさ
I didn't actually have good sleep last night.
ら話の本題はここ
I had 4 different dreams.
病院は暇なので
I'll talk about that when we're done with Uma. I need to kind of be talking less during this.
何度計算をしてもお前
I
が
can talk less
勝利に
during
出ている
Blue Archive
私の出身
because it's all me doing
お
the
前がど
talking.
う思っているか
This is more
必ず
this is more focused on the story type. Then don't listen to me.
出すのにわざわざ方程式はいらないだろう勝つのは当然だそれともし姉貴が有馬記念に出ていたら私に勝っていたというのはやはり机上の空論に過ぎないだからいつか実際に証明してみせてくれ必ずああ約束しよう姉貴の方程式とやらを証明してみせよう有馬記念で
Still hungry at the Armia Keenan.
今年のトゥインクルシリーズを締めくくる有馬記念その主役はやはり三冠馬娘成田ブライアン岩早秀との対決は惜しくも叶いませんでしたが姉の思いを背負いこの大舞台に挑みますしかし成田ブライアンにとって初のシニア級との混合戦一戦級のベテラン勢を相手に見事 G15 勝目五冠馬娘となるのでしょうか
Good. Looks like you focused even in a huge race like this.
この集中もいつまで持つかわからないがなさっさと走りたくて全身がうずいてる
Aihide's not here today, so that means all your opponents will be going after you. But knowing you, that won't be a problem. Go blow everyone away with some crazy running.
言われるまでもない行ってくる
ちゃんと追いついてやったよ成田ブライアン
あ
有馬記念といえば
You know,
猛者ばかりの
the shock of... Oh, wait, no, actually, that was... No, never
あんた
mind.
だけを相手に
No,
走
that
る
was stupid.
なぜならあんたこそが最強だと思ってるからな成田ブライアン私との勝負逃げんなよ
いいだろう相手になっている全力でかかってこい
楽しませてやる覚悟しなさあ各馬娘が芸下に収まりました三冠馬娘成田ブライアンが勝つのかそれに待ったをかける馬娘がいるのか有馬記念今スタートです13人の優秀たちで争われます年末の大一番有馬記念
Hey, he's shouting Nettie are here too. I think we see nice nature in story. That's kind of funny. Oh, twin turbo too, okay. He's not even playable, by the way. Like, Turbo's not even playable. It's kind of funny that Turbo is the first non-playable currently in Global, I should also add. She is currently not playable in Global. Hold on. Yeah, she's not coming this month. It's actually kind of amazing that we have Twin Turbo too.
ルフを超える、そんな期待をさせる圧勝でした。
This is why we watch the Horse Girl anime. Great moments, even though it's just cute girls running. This is why we run it. I still need to watch these anime series. I know that people don't like season 1, but I still want to see it just because. I really do want to see Cinderella Grey, though. I do want to see Cinderella Grey.
すっげえなあいつ。マークしてきた相手を振り切るだなんて。
Ryan never disappoints. I'm so glad that we didn't go right to a thing because I didn't pay attention. I hadn't stopped reading since we left the Armenian Kingdom yesterday. Yes? Hello?
こんなに反響があるなんて。失礼します。成田部
Hi, Tazuna. You get this. Tazuna's done more in story than she does in events.
あっちもこっちも大変。
Ryan continues to amaze me, both on the course and with the reactions she's garnered.
こんな状況だってのに、本人はどこほっつき歩いてんだよ。
三冠馬娘有馬記念制覇 G1 を故障。それでもこのうずきは収まらない。乾きは
I'm gonna actually be doing a quick little thing, real quick.
次のレースはまだか。
I'm using my Raycons real quick. Oh, I'm doing something to basically keep, just as a double check. So give me a moment. I want to jump out real quick. Yeah, I'm still just gonna be mostly talking because I want to make because again I can get because of stuff. But yeah, I just need to keep kind of talking, just not shutting up because I can. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yes, I am. I'm just basically just doing this just to be on the safe side. Actually, I need to might take off both of them. So hold on. Now I can't hear anything. Okay, I had to turn it up. Hold on. Rudolph. Yeah, for some reason it's the wrong translation. They mean Symboli Rudolph. Hold on. Okay, I know. Okay. I could just do that myself and then. Okay, never mind. Alright. Just getting back onto this as we go start this. Yeah, they mean Symboli Rudolph, the class rep. She's basically for this timeline, she would be a very high ranker. But she is basically class press. Anyway, episode 8, always starve for more. Ryan's rolling a record, Triple Crown and beyond, continues into the new year. 'Rudolph is also essentially dad joke, the horse. Because Jesus Christ, she does so many dad jokes. Good God. Good God.
このことですがね、年度代表ウマ娘に選ばれるし、レースもこうして圧勝しちまうし。成田ブライアン、お前の走りはチームシリウスのみならずトゥインクルシリーズをも盛り上げている。ありがとう。
Well, Chi, how about you do something? You don't do anything. Next is the Spring Tennis Show, which he
あ
hold
あ
on.
勝つのは当然だがその前に
We didn't say anything about a concert, so I don't need to worry about that. Next is the Spring Tennis Show, which Haihide won last year. Let's make it a win for both siblings.
ルドルフ会長の七冠超えも確実と言われていますし、
I don't understand why we have Rudolph spelled like the red-nosed reindeer. That's not how it's spelled. This is the only time it's spelled like this. Like, we'll finish this and we'll go into the thing and I'll show that this is the only time that they spell it like this. Indeed, everyone, including me, has high hopes for her. I'm like one of her fans, unable to hold my excitement for what she'll accomplish next. It's really weird. Hey, it's Maya now. Danger zone. I was wondering if she was going to show up in this, since we are focused on narrator Brian.
やはりここにいたのか。姉貴か。足の方はどうなんだ。まだ復帰には少しばかり。
Because narrator Brian is her main target for like the rest for the second half of the Mayano's career mode.
一体どこまで上り詰めるつもりなんだ。別にどこかに目標を定めてなどいない。誰よりも前でゴールする。それだけだ。そうだったな。終わりなき目標。故にお前は常に飢えている。だが、それが楽しそうにも見える。本当に走ることへの思いが強いやつだ。私が楽しそう。どれだけ走ろうと満たされないというのにか。ああ、間違いない。
With the Hanshin Daishoten behind her, narrator Brian is back to training. She needs to be in top shape for her next big race, the Spring Tenno Show. You look a little tired. Everything good?
問題ない。それほど全力で走ってないしな。
Glad to hear it. Let's play it safe and run the Woodchip Corps next.
ああ、わかった。
どこまでも走る気持ちが前向きですわね、ブライアンさんは。
That's what makes her so good. We better raise our expectations to match her.
ライスも次はどんなレースをするんだろうって楽しみ。私も同じ気持ちですが、期待をかけてばかりいてもダメですわね。ブライアンさんを見習いませんと。
I'll do my best to make sure she's ready to perform at her peak. What's wrong?
レースに挑むといえば、ブライアンさんの出走登録がそろそろ締め切りなのでは？
I think you're right.
忘れたら大変だよね。最高のパフォーマンスに仕上げても、レースに出られなかったら意味がありませんもの。
I'll go right now before I forget. McQueen, take care of everyone's train.
ブライアンさん？
Uh-oh. What happened? Alright. Before we move on to episode 9, I do want to show off that, hey, it's not actually just tied to this. And we're going to be doing a lot of talking. A training list. Where is she? Yeah, see? They don't spell Rudolph's name. This is her. This is an alt for her, but still, they only spell Rudolph's name differently in story. Why? Why? That's so dumb. Like, it's really, really weird. Why is her name spelled like the reindeer in story, but yet normally it's spelled correctly in the character things in careers. Anyway, now we're going back to, yes, I did get my hands on Cafe. It took me fucking 20 fucking carrots to get her. 20k carrots to get her. After Narina Bryan experiences a sudden sharp pain in her leg, we rush her to the hospital for an examination. There, we learn that the cause is arthritis in her hip, and that she won't be able to race for several months. Oh, damn. Bullshit, I don't think you ran. Yeah, take a 5-minute break, then we'll move on to start drills.
それはそうと、春の天皇賞も近づいてきて、また取材陣の方々が増えてきましたわね。本来なら出走予定だったブライアンさんにも多くの取材が押し寄せていたのでしょうが、大きな怪我でなかったのが幸いですが、それでも春いっぱいは休養ですわね。
少しは休んでもいいだろ。怪我が治ったら大暴れしてもらおうぜ。
Well, Chip, all you do is take a break. How about you take her place for a few moments, right? Okay?
おいトレーナー。
What's commotion?
どうもこうもない。ブライアンのやつ怪我をしたんだろ。なのにあいつジムでトレーニングしてて。
What? Ryan, you're in no condition to be training right now.
怪我をしたのは足だ。それ以外の場所は万全。問題はない。
I know that, but you need to rest.
やれることがあるからやる。苦労せず勝てるほどレースは甘くないことくらい分かっているだろう。そして私は勝つためにレースをしている。誰よりも前を走るためにな。
Ryan's always been an insatiable runner. It seems not even her injury can change that. I'm still worried though. If your condition gets too bad, I'll be forced to stop you from racing.
ならば、このトレーニングも止めるか。
No, the trainer's responsibility is to support the racers. I respect your feelings more than anything. You can train while recovering, but I want to be around to supervise everything. We'll explore our options and prepare for your comeback race.
了解した。
With Brian unable to run, we start a new special training regimen for her. Doing core training will help us strengthen your inner muscles. This will prevent atrophy while your joints are still recovering.
これで3セット終了だ。あとどれくらいやるつもりだ？
We'll rest in between, but let's do 6 more. What is this angle?
その3倍でいくぞ。
Triple. While your pain subsided, it's still too early to run. So starting today, we're going to strengthen your legs in the pool. Then I'll put less weight on them.
わかった。それなら体にタイヤを結びつけて泳ごう。
Oh my god.
その
Tires.
抵抗が増えるだろう。私がやりたいのは筋力を維持することではなく。
Good god. Only you come with an idea like that. But hey, let's try it. Today we're finally ready to get back to running. But I need you to take it easy. There's less impact on the dirt, so we'll start there to settle back into things gradually.
怪我をしてからずっと付き合わせているが、いいのか？
Don't worry, I'm watching everyone else too. Besides, your training is as interesting to watch as you're racing. Also, going back to watching everyone else too. Meanwhile, Goldship is playing Shogi. McQueen, Tigazo, and Rice are all trained. Goldship's playing shogi. Okay? She's fucking playing shogi.
トレーニングを見ていて楽しいとは変わってるな。ならば、日が暮れるまで付き合ってもらう。
She makes no compromises with her workouts. What attracts her fans might not just be her strength, but her endless hunger to win. Finally, the day comes when Brian is back to her normal routine.
待ってたぜブライアン。さぞかし思いっきり走りたかっただろ。お医者さんはもう大丈夫だって言ってくれたの？
Yeah, the inflammation subsided, so it's no problem. And I've been watching her train this whole time. Doesn't seem to be feeling the injury or other pain. Bryce shouted her smile God to me. God damn it, sweetie. Don't kill me. Watching you train hard through the whole recovery process, I've been reminded just how much you want to win. And just like Gold, she said, we've been waiting for this day. Time to make up for all the time you've been held back.
言われるまでもない。
The fearless runner dashes down a track with intense momentum. How was she raced in the fall? I can't help but start getting excited again.
そうたやすくはないということか。
Uh-oh. We do have a race to do next. So we can do this. Okay, cool. Top 3. Alright, so let's see who we can use for this. Definitely not Bakushin. Takian. Because she's the only one I have with S rank in it. Fuck off, game. Fuck off, game. Fuck off, game. Yeah, since this is a race, we're just gonna yeah, it's just a training one. So we literally have everyone of our team except for Brian, and then we also just have Rando. We have Rando. We have Rando. maybe in chapter 5 we'll finally have an entire full team, so no randos can get in our thing. We're just gonna jump. It's basically just a little race thing. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it 4 speed. Doesn't really matter. We need at least top 3. So right now we're good. Right now we're good. Top 3, and we move on. We're now at the border. And good. We at least barely made it. At least barely made it. Also, you were in your best mood. Yeah, maybe you guys shouldn't have us be. Maybe the only way to reach. Hold on. I want to do this. Maybe the only way to reach great is we have the effects. But honestly, we should never be below normal. We should never be. We should be good. We should be either good or normal for story. That's bullshit. Anyway, changing expectations. Episode 10. I doubt that. I doubt a 2 minute will make me forget about cold. It's like, fuck, that's just really cold. We didn't get to train as much because of your injury. You're looking good today. What's most important is that you've got the same will to run. Now's your chance to let loose.
れはちょっと伸びないか。その間に後続がかわしていく。
Uh-oh. Her return to racing at Autumn turns out to be unlike anything we had imagined. She places 12th. 12th. Alright, you're looking good. Your legs aren't having any trouble moving. I was afraid she might not have completely healed yet, but she's doing well during training. Okay, next, let's simulate doing the final straight. The Japan Cup is next. That last part of the Tokyo race course is a long one. Something wrong?
悪いが、他の練習に変えてもらってもいいか？スパートは後で自分でやっておく。
Sure, I guess.
ジャパンカップは天皇賞秋より距離が伸びる分、ペース配分の調整に気を回したい。
Got it. Let's do some pace training then.
あ、行ってくる。
That's the first time she's asked to change the training routine.
怪我は治ったって聞いたのに、なんでだろう。マヤノー、もうトレーニング始まるよ。今行く。ブライアンさんの走りを見てるのにモヤモヤする。あの時みたいなワクワクじゃなくて、ブライアンさん。
レースを生で観戦したというファンの方に成田ブライアンについてお伺いしました。
冷静に考えたらこれが普通なんですよ。なんせ半年も休養してたわけですし。
What? Really?
ブライアン完全復活は次のレースです。
テレビも新聞も今回のブライアンの結果は怪我の休み明けが原因って言ってんな。
レース感が鈍るというのもありますし、復帰後すぐに状態をピークに持っていくのはとても難しいことですわ。
After seeing her blow away the competition so many times, it's easy to forget something so simple. Winning a race after coming back from an injury is no easy task. We just need to get her reclaimed before the Japan Cup. Well, I can't see I'm not concerned. Running is always topped what I thought she could do. But the idea that her hiatus was the sole reason she lost isn't sitting right with me. Actually, I think just...
悪いなトレーナー。それでも私は今の自分で走ることを選ぶ。
残り 200m、 ジョケッツ・ヒシアマゾンが先頭を猛追する。成田ブライアンは伸びが苦しい。ヒシアマゾンわずかに及ばず2着でゴール。成田ブライアンはさらに後方6番手でゴール板を通過。天皇賞秋と同じくこのジャパンカップでも伸びきれないレースとなってしまいました。
Episode 11. Unchanging Feelings. You really need to start this. Like the Autumn Tennis show, the Japan Cup was a bust. Brian's winning streak felt like it could have gone on forever. What happened is I watched videos of the races to find a clip. Following the agenda, the next race will be the Armenia Keenan. Must be hinted somewhere to getting her pretty straight back. They say that Hishiyama finishes in second. Who finished first? I'm actually curious. You know, I'm like it. I know it's probably something. It's like, oh, you don't need to worry about that thing. I'm just curious who finished first. She's not drawing on all her energy. In a low center of gravity, her form used to have is.
突然すまないな。邪魔をする。
Oh, visit from you is rare.
ああ、何かと世話をかけている妹のことで話があってな。
To be fair, Haihide, this is not the first time we've been looking after someone related to you. Although in this case they're actually related. I think that's a weird thing. I think that's one of the weirder things that we have Haihide as a supporting role twice in a row. We went from Tikazo, which she had a supporting role, to Narita Bryan, where also supporting role. So it's like, I kind of think we should have had if they were going to kind of do this, I kind of think we should have had another chapter between this and 3, just so it doesn't feel that they're pushing Hayahide in our faces so much. Though she sounds relaxed, there's concern in her expression. She must be more worried about Bryan than anyone. That's just a rumor. All you have to do is watch her run to see that she's recovered.
だろうな。君がブライアンに無理をさせるとは考えがたい。しかし、結果が出ていないのも事実だ。そんな状況で、それでも君はブライアンを有馬記念で走らせるつもりなのだろうか。
As long as Bryan wants to run, I'm going to respect her wishes.
だが、不調である原因もわからぬままだろう。もし有馬記念で同じように負ければ、君の方針を疑問視する声も強くなるだろうが、それでも走らせると
That's definitely a real possibility. But I don't care. I will always put what Bryan wants above all else.
なるほど。それを聞いて安心した。実を言うと、私は今日、ブライアンを有馬記念で走らせてほしいと頼みに来たんだ。
You did?
だが、その必要はなかったようだな。君は馬娘を、ブライアンを第一に考えてくれている。一つ、君へ伝えておきたいことがある。天皇賞秋で、あいつ、私自身も、あいつが12着に敗れるとは予想外でな。レース後に声をかけに行ったのだが。
He was crying?
長年姉妹をやっているが、あいつが泣いているのを見たのはいつぶりかわからないことだ。だがあいつは走ることを簡単にやめるようなやつではない。トレーナー、妹の力になってやってくれ。頼む。
Haihide may already understand what's happened to Bryan. Deep in her eyes, I see a sister's love. It's clear she's putting a lot of faith in me to help her younger sibling. I do have a joke I want to point out, but honestly, this is way too serious a moment to actually give that joke. It's after hours, Bryan. Track's closed.
有馬記念は目前だ。悠長なことを言っている暇はない。それでトレーナーは私のトレーニングを止めに来たのか？
No. I came to see how you're doing.
私の姿を。
There we go. I heard from Hayahide about what happened after the Autumn Tenno show. I don't know enough to understand why you were crying, yet. But I do know that race was a big deal for you.
なるほど。だから私の姿を見に来たというわけか。それでどうする？有馬記念の出走は取りやめにするとでも言うか？レースに負けて涙する。そんな情けない馬娘はグランプリに出る資格などないと。
Ryan glares at me with piercing eyes, almost growling out the word. When I see that glimmer in her gaze, I become sure of it. No, you're running in the army of Keenan.
なぜ そうしようと。
I think I'm starting to understand the reason for your tears. Your will can't be bent. So I'm going to let you run wild. A trainer's there to support their racers.
そうか。悪かった。責めるような言い方をしてしまって。そして感謝する。
Let's win this, Brian.
ああ、全力で挑もう。
I don't know why Brian can't get back normal, and I don't know what brought her to tears either. But even so, I believe in her. Because in that look of hers, I see only determination.
成田ブライアン、絶好のポジションで最後の直線へ入ります。さあ今日は来るのか成田ブライアン。
位置取りは申し分ないですわ。ここから一気に。
先頭は菊花賞を制したマイヤーのトップガン成田ブライアン、必死に追いかける。
いけブライアン、お前の走りを見せてやれ。
しかし伸びが苦しい。ブライアン、ここではあの驚異的な足は出てこないか。
Brian run past our section of stands, and her expression becomes in a clear view. She's running as if clawing at the ground in pure desperation. She's unable to reach even the shadow of Maya no Top Gun, and her opponents soon catch up from behind.
ダメだ。伸びてこない。やっぱり最強だったブライアンはもう。
Her gaze never falters, though. She hungers for victory, never losing sight of the finish line. As I watch her frantic attempt, I finally understand. Her losing streak isn't because of lingering pain or poor training. It's because her old style isn't working for her anymore. She must have realized this during the Autumn Tenno show, and the hopelessness of it brought her to tears. I kind of feel this should, but she continues on. She always pushes forward. All the pieces click into place in my mind, and I shout, "You can do it, Brian!"
頑張れ。頑張れブライアン。
I am gonna check something on the thing when we're done with this, by the way.
今一着でゴール。菊花賞を勝利した勢いままに有馬記念も制しました。成田ブライアンは伸びきれずの4着。
We used to praise her balanced strength, but this might be the first time we shouted to encourage her. Though the result isn't what we hoped for, I feel like we made progress. Her as a runner, and me as a trainer. She'll never stop running towards victory. That's what makes her the best. I'm going to be checking something. So we're not going right to episode 12. I want to be checking something. A sound. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Alright. Episode 12, Starved for Victory. Nice job, Brian.
今日もまた一着を取ることは叶わなかったな。
You gave it everything you had, though. It was a good race.
トレーナー、あんたに話しておかないといけないことがある。
You can't run with your old form, right?
知っていたのか？
Not until you raced just now. I saw in how hard you fought.
理由は本当にわからないんだ。ただ、わずかだか感覚にズレがあって、これまでのような走りをすることができない。
While the injury healed, much to change Brian's body in small ways. Just a little shift to her balance, a slightly different sensation in her legs. Combined, the changes impacted her form enough to snatch away the running style Brian spent so long perfecting. It's soul crushing.
黙っていて悪かった。 だが、この話をしたらきっと。
Yeah, I might have. But things are different now. Even if you can't run like before, you haven't changed. You want to win so badly, you'll push through anything. Narrator Brian, who first captivated me, is still right here.
姉貴の言う通り、あんたは本当に馬娘を第一に考えるトレーナーだな。
I'm with you to the end.
ああ、これからも走り続けてみせる。
Brian's next race is the Hanshin Daishoten. How do we get her to victory?
なあ、こんなところにいた。トレーナーさん、ウォーミングアップ終わったよ。
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about what to do for Brian's training. I need to figure out a completely new way of running for her that can draw out all her power.
なんだか難しそうな話。
Yeah, it really is. Take his OD, sweetie. No time for trial and error. I was wondering how we could train smarter.
理にかなうとか言われても、私に考える頭があれば。
やはりチケットか。1ハロン離れていてもお前の声は聞こえてくるぞ。
I was wondering when Hayahide was going to show up. I figured she was going to.
考える頭がここに。
God damn it, Tickets, God damn it, Tickets,
おい、私の頭は大きくないといつも言って。って考える頭？
Right, and an intellect like hers might be perfect.
ちょっと待って、一体何の話だ？
にぎやかだね。ブライアンの偽装が決まったって言うから、ケーキ漬けにおにぎりを作ってきてやったよ。
Wow, now you got a running partner.
はあ？怠慢の話か。
Ichi, you would destroy me. No way. I asked Hayahide to help brainstorm new training and running styles that suit you now. And test them out. We figured the best running partner would be someone you've raced before.
そういうことで、菱山姉さんにドーンと任せな。
理論に基づくやり方がお前に適しているかはわからないが、手探りで走り続けるよりはきっと近道なはずだ。早く以前のように、いや、前以上に強くなってもらわねば、私も張り合いがないのでな。受けてたと。
Alright, time to carve path to victory.
見てたけどよ、早秀のトレーニングは半端ねえな。これじゃお前1ヶ月後にはムキムキだぜ。
真面目がメガネをかけたような人だからな。トレーニング一つには抜かりはない。
You must be proud of your sister.
そうだな。
性格もまるで違うお二人ですけど、互いのレースを意識し合ったり、共に年度代表馬娘に選ばれたり、欠かせない存在ですわね。
あ、そういや、今年の URA 賞が発表されるのってそろそろじゃねえか？
It's showing on TV. I'll turn it on.
菊花賞ではあの成田ブライアンさんのレコードを更新し、続く有馬記念でも見事に勝利。
I kind of feel she should be in a race outfit. I kind of feel that Mayano should be in a racing outfit. Am I the only one who feels that way? Why is she not in a racing outfit? Why is she in her uniform?
勢いの止まらないマヤノトップガンさんが年度代表馬娘に選出されました。
ありがとうございます。
最高の1年だったと思われますが、今年はどのような年にしたいとお考えですか？
それはもう見ているみんなもマヤ自身も熱くなれるレースをたくさんしたいです。
なるほど。今年も素晴らしいレースが期待できそうですね。ちなみに今
マヤのトップガンさんを熱くしてくれるお相手というのはいらっしゃいますか？
います。マヤを熱くしてくれる相手。去年の阪神大賞典、その人のレースは本当にすごくて、なんだかどのレースも思った通りな感じ。ワクワクってしたいのに、やっぱり見学なんてしないで学園に戻ってればよかった。
突き放した後続との差がどんどん開いていく。
そうそう、あそこからまだ速くなって。
これはもう誰も追いつけない。もはや独走状態。6馬身7馬身と引き離して今ゴール。
すごい。すっごくワクワクして、胸がドキドキして、マヤもいつかその人と一緒に走ってあんなキラキラしたレースをしたいって。だけどその人は怪我をしちゃってから勝てないレースが続いてて、でも有馬記念で一緒に走って分かったの。あの日に感じたワクワクもゾクゾクってする迫力もあの時と何も変わってなかったから。だからマヤは成田ブライアンさんともう一度一緒に走りたい。
Like I said, in Mayano's career mode, Narita Bryan is basically the main antagonist, I should state. Because honestly, that's one I do want to kind of want to state this, but this with this whole thing with Mayano, it actually allows me to actually say this. I like the fact that there's no good evil. At the end of the day, there's rivalries, but everyone is friends. There's no evil Uma Musumes. There's no world dominating things. It's literally just race. Hey, we're still friends at the end of the day.
まさかのご指名ですわね。
And it's like, it's honestly really sweet. And it's also kind of something I like about the Toho series. Like that, in that case, there are more antagonists because of the incident causers. But at the end of the day, they would still go wind up drinking. Like a day after their incident.
誰が相手だろうと問題ない。これだけ支えられて勝利への渇望、思いがぶれるものか。
Nothing left to do but win it.
ああ、
We're gonna take care of the of this race, and then that's gonna be. Wait, hold on. Well, yeah, let's take care of the race. Career. Ooh. Hey, I have
アグネスタキオンだ。
I have 4 of them,
力が必要かい？
はい、スペシャルウィークです。
and we're gonna use speed. Sadly, we don't have a thing, but yeah.
11番人気10番スペシャルウィーク。
Okay, so this is basically just the story race we did, because we have Turbo, we have Hisayama, we have Nettie, we have Rice.
行きます。
Yeah, that's the race we did earlier. We're still just gonna do we're still just gonna do quad speed, just because we might as well. I also didn't pay attention to do we need to win or not. But yeah, we're just gonna do this. When we're done with this, what I might do is I'll see how many more we have. We might see what we have, and then nice Spee.
ありがとうございます。次も頑張ります。
Nice. That's probably going to be the last race of this story. Alright, so how many more do we have? Oh, this is it. Okay, let's just finish up. Let's just finish chapter 4 then. Okay, I just wanted to do a quick check, but yeah, last chapter, last part. Let's do it. When the concert starts, I will have to mute, but yeah. But I have to. I know I can turn off the thing. I know I can turn off the oh, are we starting with it? Okay, no, we're not. Good. I know I can turn off the voice for the concerts. I still want to listen to the songs, which I can do that. You guys can't. Because I would get like copyright claim. The weaker one, but I'm pretty sure the songs would probably get strikes.
一体どのような結末を迎えるのか、阪神レース場に集まった異例ともいえる大勢のファンが固唾を飲んでその時を待ちます。
なんだかこれまでのブライアンのレース
Hey, full team shot.
それは
Full team
これまで
shot.
我々がブライアンさんの走りに圧倒されるだけの傍観者であったからですわ。だけど今はもう違うよね。ブライアンさん、精一杯走ってきてくださいませ。私たちも全力で応援させていただきます。
ああ、よろしく頼む。
そうと決まればスタンドに行くぞ。最高の場所を確保しといてやったからや。
All right, Brian. You just head for the paddock. Come on, I'll walk you over.
分かった。行ってくる。
頑張ってね、ブライアン。いってらっしゃいませ。お、来た来た。
気合の入りは問題ないようだな。相変わらず走りたいという気持ちがにじみ出ているぞ。姉貴やアマさんと走ったせいか、それを試したくてうずいている。マヤのトップガン、彼女の実力は言わずもがなだが、お前が今戦うべき相手は
しっかり勝てよ。自分とのタイム。
あ、
I did not mean to actually hit. Like that was finger reaction. You amazed me on countless occasions. Fantastic times, surprising finishes, victories in the biggest races. And I didn't know you're going to continue to amaze me. Nothing's ever dampened your wind to drive since I met you. To go for it, Brian.
頑張ってくる。
すっごいお客さんの数だよね。年度代表ウマ娘対決だーって盛り上がってくれてるみたい。マヤもね、みんなと同じくらいワクワクしてるの。ブライアンさんと一緒に走れるから。
そうか。
マヤの考えが間違ってなかったら、今のブライアンさんは怪我をする前の走りはもうできない。でもね、それでもすっごく熱い思いは消えてない。ブライアンさんの気持ちはあの頃と全然変わらない。だからね、マヤは全力で走るよ。
変わっていないというのは少し違うな。当然のようにやっていた走りはできなくなり、乾いた心を潤すどころか勝利は遠ざかった。だが勝利が遠ざかるほどに乾きは増していく。
I'm not talking so I can put
勝
this
利をつかめ
to
な
auto.
奮い立たされる。走ることへの渇望はこれまでで一番溢れている。
負けないよ、ブライアンさん。
ああ、望むところだ。
You see what I mean when I was talking about before? There's no evil. There's no good. No, there's no evil. There's rivalries. They're still friends, and everyone's still friends at the end of the day. Even Vodka and Scarlet. Okay? Look at that. God, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not getting shit for that because it's just funny.
昨年の有馬記念覇者マヤ 快調に飛ばして成田ブライアンをかわしていきます。レースは落ち着いたペースで1周目のスタンド前を馬娘たちが駆け抜けていきます。
レース運びは問題ない。あとは最後にどれだけ力を出せるかだ。
ブライアンが頑張れるように私たちも応援を頑張ろう。お安いご用だ。頑張れブライアン。
向こう上面に入り、マヤのトップガンは現在4番手、成田ブライアンは6番手の位置。各馬娘、ここまで大きな動きがないまま残り 1000m を切って第3コーナーへ差し掛かります。
行くよ。ゴールにロックオン。
おっと、ここでマヤのトップガンが仕掛けた。ロングスパートで一気に先頭へ躍り出た。追うように成田ブライアンも仕掛ける。マヤのトップガンと成田ブライアン、完全に2人のマッチレース。成田ブライアン、問題の直線をどう走り切るのか。
きっと周りの目にはかつてと違う私が見えているのだろう。だが私は何も変わっていない。心の中の渇き、冷静な思いは今も。
What is this dress she's now wearing? What is this dress she's wearing? Why did her dress change? What the hell? Why did her dress change? That's not her normal dress. Like that's still a badass outfit though. That is still a badass outfit though. I like that outfit. But it's like, where did it come from? When is that gonna come to global? Global assholes.
いい走りだったぞ。
Alright, I think now we have time for the concert. Nope. Congrats, Brian. That was some incredible running.
そうだな。これまで走ってきた中で一番なんせここまで勝利への思いを募らせたのは初めてのことだったからな。
I think the last couple races pushed you to grow in a way the victories didn't.
だがこれで満足するつもりはない。走ることへの渇望は今も私を前へと進ませる。その先にはまだ追い抜きたい相手が、姉貴の背中が待っているんだ。
I can tell she really means it. Her eyes shine passionately as she speaks. Never stop running, Brian.
無論だ。さあ、次のレースはまだか。
Now should be the concert. Yeah, definitely the concert. Mute the desktop. She's using her new dress in this. What the heck? When are we gonna get this? Blaze. When are we gonna get this? When are we gonna get this, guys? Like, seriously, when are we gonna get this? We have a bit of things. I probably should be pointing flashing light warnings for some of these. I really should be doing some for some of these. I'll probably start doing it now. Apologize for the rest of those, but I might do a custom one for when it's concerts. You know, I might do a custom one for when it's concerts. If you do want to listen to these, please just look up the song. I'm not really doing. I'm not. I could get in trouble for doing these. So that's why. So reminder. That's why I don't play these. That was a really good song. I might add that to my favorites list on YouTube. Is that the end of the thing, or is that? Or are we? Okay. Yeah. We're moving on.
年末の大一番有馬記念。なんといっても注目は実現一歩手前で白紙となってしまったビワ早秀と成田ブライアンの姉妹対決。このレースは見逃せないとスタンドには多くのファンが詰めかけています。
感慨深いな。ようやくこの日を迎えられた。ああ、私もこの日を待ちわびていた。勝利の方程式はすでに組み上げている。妹だからといって勝ちを譲ってやるようなことはしないぞ。相変わらず頭でっかちだな。難しいことなんて考えずに走るのが私それもそうか。小さい頃から続けてきた私たちのレース。行こうか、姉妹喧嘩の舞台に。望むところだ。
And that is the end of chapter 4. It gives us 2 pieces. The narrator Brian's card. I'm going to mute this. Honestly, I think chapter 4 took chapter 2's place as my favorite chapter. I actually really did enjoy this. You know, this honestly was my favorite chapter. I liked how it basically did focus on Brian's rivalry with Hayahide, but it wasn't the main focus. It didn't take away anything. It like you said, it showcased my thought. It showcased what I was explaining when Mayano was talking about her wish to challenge Brian. There's no good, there's no evil. At the end, there's rivals, but at the end of the day, no one hates each other. Okay. So, yeah. We caught up on story. No further story is available at this time. Also, apparently we are past the halfway point for part 1 of this story. Because apparently there's 2 parts. Part 1 is 7 episodes. So we have 3 more chapters. 7 chapters. I don't know why I said episodes. We have 3 more chapters. I'm wondering what's going to happen next. I'm also wondering when the heck the next one's going to be. But anyway, one thing I do want to actually point out, since now I can do this, Blood Point Exchange, because I am now part of a thing. I can take this to upgrade the card, and turn the cost to 900. I don't understand why it's 900. I don't understand why it's 900 for the second one. That is so fucking weird. Anyway, we will be taking this to uncap 2 pieces to rank 1. So its max level will be 35. I'll be upgrading it off on my off time. But that is going to be it for Uma. In terms of both today and the fact, again, because we are caught up in story. Now, what I want to do, I have been told that we're not getting story chapter 5 this month. So I think on at like about a half hour after this part of the stream goes up on Saturday, there will be a straw poll going up. I will be putting the straw poll in the comments for this particular episode, so you will be seeing. But it basically will be part one of a possible 2-part poll. Part one will be, and will am I going to be focusing what for Thursday streams? Do we want to focus just on Blue Archive and catch up with that? Or should I start another gotcha? I do. If you do have ideas for what you want to see me do for the first half hour and a half of a stream, send them. Either comments down below or join the Discord, which will be in the description down below. Or if you're watching this on stream, in chat. If people do want to see a second gotcha though, I do have at least 2 at the top of my head that I want to do. Limbus and Bleach Brave Souls. I had mentioned this during last week during the when I was giving off my plans, but I just want to remind people. So I think I'll give the first poll till Monday, the 12th. And then I think I'll give the other poll Monday morning. And then maybe Monday afternoon I might start the next poll and that will go until Wednesday. So if you want to see another gotcha, you have till Monday. Otherwise, it'll just be if I'm doing another gotcha, that is. Otherwise, it'll just be Limbus or Bleach Brave Souls. I wouldn't mind doing Fate again, because I did do it before, but those are all gone. But Fate doesn't have a goddamn PC thing because, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna go on intermission, and I will be back with One Piece. Take care.